Sheldon Robinson helped organize the event. He is the Programs and Services Coordinator for the Nisga'a Ts'amiks here in Vancouver. His organization represents more than 1,400 Nisga'a citizens living in the Lower Mainland. And Sherry Small is the group's cultural liaison, and they both join us here in Studio 10. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sheldon, what's going on at the P&E this weekend?
Well, this weekend we've got about 12 different dance groups that will be coming and joining us in our celebration of our Nisga'a New Year. We've got members of the Haida Nation, the Kwakwakiwak, the Helsuk of Bella Bella. We've got people, friends and family coming in from Hope, up from Lillooet, and a number of dance groups will be coming and sharing.
The Nisga'a territory is quite far north from here, Sherry. How significant is this celebration for your people living here in the Lower Mainland?
Oh, about 5 years ago, the community has embraced the fact that we would reconcile with ourselves and become Nisga'a no matter where we live. Not Nisga'a by name, but the spirituality component of it. So our journey home last year was just about 500 people. We took home almost 80% of them for the first time ever to reconnect with family. As they journeyed home, they reconciled with themselves, did a lot of forgiveness and moving forward.
Forgiving themselves for what?
A lot of carrying the luggage of colonization, the shame, the guilt, the segregation, things they did not know, the frustrations inside themselves, how to acknowledge that and let that go, so that they can rekindle the spirit of our ancestors.
Sheldon, what does Hobiyee mean? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Hobiyee?
Yes, Hobiyee. Hobiyee is a celebration for our people, and it means we watch for the moon in the sky in February, and it tells of our coming harvest year. And so the Halite, or the spiritual people of our nation, would watch for the moon, and if it sat correctly with the pointed end, like narrow end sitting in the air, like a spoon, like a bowl, then that meant to our people, it means to our people, that our harvest will be bountiful and plentiful, and a very good year all around in terms of everything: berries, mushrooms, fish, olakin.
In fact, for people who can't see you, you've got a T-shirt on which has the moon in that very position.
Yes, yes.
How is Hobiyee normally or traditionally celebrated?
Hobiyee is traditionally celebrated pretty much in the same fashion that we will be celebrating this weekend. Last night we began with a feast celebration in terms of the learning and the healing that's been going on in our community so far, and just an opportunity to gather our people. And so we feast. So we feasted last night, and today we begin the dancing, and we dance for 10, 12 hours a day.
You got to work off the feast. Sherry, how will that experience of the journey home you talked about last year and the spirituality that was experienced, how will that affect the celebrations this year for your people?
It would be embracing and showing the teachings of our ancestors, of the fact that everyone has a gift, that we will see those gifts be performed through song, through dance. We will see the level of respect they have within inside of them. We won't hear what it is. We will see it. We will feel it. We will see their whole ability to perform in a very compassionate way, so that they can feel others perform as well.
And will that be much different than years past before you had that return home last year?
I think that there is. They will see probably larger numbers, but my observation, I see three different groups, and all three, out of the number that Sheldon mentioned, three different groups have a number of Nisga's performing in them, and the beauty of that being in which is slightly different than back home. Here we'll have out of that number three different groups, different names, but they're Nisga'a involved with it, because Nisga's in Vancouver are not married just to Nisga'a. They're married to other nations and other nationalities. So you'll see that diversity being played. So that whole celebration of identity of who you are will be strong.
Thank you for your time this morning. Enjoy your celebration this weekend.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sherry Small, Cultural Liaison for Nisga'a Ts'amiks Vancouver, and Sheldon Robinson is a Program and Services Coordinator. And you can join the free celebration of Nisga's New Year starting at noon at the P&A today, and it wraps up tomorrow night. And it is open to everyone. If you'd like to go and observe and learn, it's open to everyone. 20 minutes now past 6 o'clock, and Amy's back with a further traffic update.